China government announced on Monday night to cancel inbound quarantine for international arrivals as an important step to downgrade the country's COVID-19 management, which will take effect from January the 8th of 2023. In some early days, there was a widespreading news sourced from Hong Kong, in which it was said that China will quit its international arrival quarantine policy from the date January the 3rd. So from January the 8th, all international travelers to China are only required to take a PCR test. Here in China, we used to call it a nucleic acid test, taken within 48 hours before departure, and those with negative results can enter China without obliging to any quarantine requirements. That means all COVID-19 testing and centralized isolation for all overseas travelers entering China will be cancelled. And in case you just got a COVID infection at that time, you may need to wait until your PCR testing results is negative. However, all airlines should continue to do a good job in onboard academic prevention, and passengers must wear masks when boarding. And at the same time, for the outbound travel of Chinese citizens, the government vows to resume it accordingly in an orderly manner. It's a good news from one side, however, on the other side, it is not so promising, because there are many Western embassies have already announced to be closed for the time being or to discontinue the visa service, including US, UK, Japan, Swiss, Sweden, Germany, Canada, Australia, and etc. It shows the divergent pandemic trend between China and the world, and also a divergent political view. Much trouble can be expected before this trend can be synchronized. However, for the general public in mainland China, another two facts released at the same time have attracted more eyeballs. Firstly, to change the Chinese name of the COVID-19 from 新冠肺炎 to 新冠感染, literally means from the COVID-19 pneumonia to COVID-19 infection, which can be understood as a method to ease the tension permeating among the general public, even though the symptoms of the disease is much more severe than expectation from the general public and prediction from experts. Vast majority of public are undergoing a very painful process of the first infection because there are completely no relief from herd immunity in China, and the effects of vaccines are diminishing because of the lower effectiveness, and the rolling out was generally arranged more than a year ago. Secondly, to downgrade the management of this COVID-19 pandemic. Secondly, to downgrade the management of the COVID-19 pandemic from Category A infectious disease to Category B infectious disease. Even though COVID-19 was classified as Category B, but it has been managed and under stringent prevention for the past 3 years under the guidelines of Category A. As you may know, there are only two of these severe epidemic has been classified as Category A infectious disease, that is cholera and plague, also called the Black Death. Thanks for listening to the topic today. For the next topic, I'll talk about the current epidemic situation in China. If you like these topics, please follow me and give me a like. Thank you.